What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to Lou Rock TV. And tonight, I'm drinking Weller's. What you know about that Weller's? I love Weller's. Tonight's been a good night. My Yankees won, so they're 1-0. I was worried about the Rays. Rays got good pitching, but I think the Yankees are gonna be all right. Too much offense. And it was a doubleheader. Monday Night Football. Loved that doubleheader for Monday night. Worked out well. All my fantasy teams won. I'm 3-1. So it's good. But the reason I'm doing this video, because I'm doing a video response. Actually, 2 video responses. One for Boggs Fan, and the other one's for Brandon's baseball cards. And the reason I'm doing that is because they're pretty relatable in this in their video responses. So let's start with Boggs Fan, and he wants to know how we started collecting, why did we collect the way that we collect, and it all started I don't know, 2nd, 3rd grade. I'm the oldest of 4. My father was in the military. He was gone a lot, you know. So it was my mom and the 4 kids. And I still remember my mom's favorite store is Kmart, at least back in the day. She actually ended up getting a job at Kmart. And in the 80s, baseball cards were plentiful and they were cheap. The 2 things I always wanted were baseball cards and cap guns, you know, with the red plastic with the gunpowder in it. So that's all I ever wanted. Cap guns, baseball cards, and baseball card packs were like 35 cents. So that's why some of these cards, these mean so much to me. I honestly don't remember how I got them. I probably got them in a yard sale. That's why they're all beat up. Maybe a flea market. Love this one. This one's got Clemente in it. I hope I'm on frame. But love these cards. Look at this. Love this. Still in the cellophane. Love it. Love these Kmart debunked cards. That's because I grew up on it. You know, that blue light special, baby. You know, every time we go to the store, you know, a bunch of kids, my poor mom, it's like, just let's play the quiet game. And we're just like, I want that, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. And I always wanted baseball cards. My mom was happy to oblige because it was a cheap thing to buy. So that's how I remember starting. I got heavy into it because my grandfather was a big Mets fan, big baseball fan. That's how I learned the game, was through my grandfather. And, you know, that's how my love and passion for the game developed. You know, just arguing with him, learning the rules. To this day, I would rather listen on the radio than watching a game on TV. I just prefer it. I mean, just especially when you have artists like Vince Scully or Euchre on the radio. I just prefer it. I love listening to baseball on the radio. And that's all to my grandfather. So he was a big Mets fan. I was born in Brooklyn, Flatbush, and actually became a Yankees fan just to debate, argue, and I just fell in love with the Yankees after that. Especially I was born in '81, so when I was, you know, when I understood the game, that mid-90s Yankees team, you know, Bernie Williams is my all-time favorite player, but you had that core 4 with Jeter, Posada, Bernie, O'Neal. I loved it. So as I got older, you know, I started playing basketball. I started collecting basketball cards. The first, I don't know, cello pack or blaster box I remember getting was 89, no, I take that back, 90 hoops basketball with the famous Mark Jackson, Melendez Brothers card, and you know the Menendez brothers were in the background. That's it. And my passion for that grew as I got older. I continued collecting everything: football, baseball, basketball. And you know, we moved to Panama. Like I said, my father was in the military. Kind of slowed down there because I couldn't get my hands on baseball cards there. But we came back to the States and I just went right back into it. I remember moving with my sports collection in a shoebox, rubber bands, separated by teams. Ugh, I cringe at it now, but that's how we did it back in the day. Rubber bands were our best friends. As I got older, went to college, got my girlfriend there, who later becomes my wife, and I had a little bit more freedom. I had a little job, and eBay was becoming relevant. I'm like, what the hell is this eBay? Well, my girlfriend, my wife, she had an eBay account, and I started bidding on stuff. I'm like, man, this is too easy, and I just give her the cash, and I start bidding away. That's how I got my Bird Magic rookie card, my Akeem Olajuwon 86 Fleer rookie card, which I've already traded for Mike Trout. But yeah, man, my passion has never stopped. However, after college, I married my girlfriend, my wife. We had my son, and we bought a house. So I had to be a grown-up. So I took a bummer. So I had to pay my student loans. I had to pay a mortgage. You know, I had to do big boy things. And unfortunately, those big boy things occurred around the 2010, 2011, 2012 season. That's when I kind of took my hiatus from buying baseball cards. I always bought Clemente. You know, around my birthday or Christmas, I would buy a year I didn't have. As you can see, I have the main run. But I always bought a Clemente card or a bobblehead. I started focusing on the McFarlanes because, you know, that wasn't as expensive as baseball cards. And I love the McFarlane figures. But yeah, unfortunately, having kids, getting married, and paying mortgage, student loans was around the 2011 season, because I would have been buying flagship all day in 2011. You know, if it wasn't for that, I probably have like 3-4 update cards. Bummer. And now I don't have any. But that's neither here nor there. So the way I jumped back into the hobby was, and I've told this story before, my son, about 2 years ago for Easter, you know, we always buy them Easter baskets, we fill them up, we hide the eggs, good time. You know, try to explain the reason for Easter, the true reason for Easter. And my son was like, Mom, let's get Dad something that he enjoys. Why do we always get Easter baskets while Dad's just watching us rip open our Easter baskets? And he bought me a blaster box of Topps opening day baseball cards. I mean, I didn't care that was, you know, Topps opening day. I'm like, oh my God, my son was thinking of Daddy. And so I ripped this box, just like I was a kid. Still to this day, I just get in there and just start ripping. And I found a short print Acuna, and a few packs later, I found a redemption card for Ronald Acuna, autographed relic, number 250. Bruh, that's all she wrote. After that, I was hooked again. And like I said, I never stopped, but man, the intensity just grew. And I just couldn't. I started watching videos on YouTube, seeing all these breakers. Then I found, you know, some of the bigger channels, you know, Baseball Collector, you know, Eric, those back pages. And I started watching their videos, and I'm like, golly, this is great. You know, I got friends who can talk sports. I got friends who, you know, or athletes. But I don't have that many card collecting buddies. So YouTube became a nice little outlet. And watching the National 2 years ago, how everyone was having a good time, how everyone got together, I was like, I want that. And that's when I started doing videos, watching, you know, like I said, baseball collector, those back pages. And I was like, I think I could do that. And I just did this as an outlet. And I didn't expect to make the friends that I've made on this YouTube journey. It's been great. And now I got my little mini me, which is even better because I need someone to give this stuff away. I don't sell, I'm a collector. And there's no way I can imagine selling this stuff. I can't. I sell it, I can never have it. I can never find another one. Like my Don Manley Topps Tiffany. I'm never gonna get another one. I can't. Unless I wanna drop, you know, a G for it. Because that thing is cherry. So that kind of goes into Brandon's baseball cards video response and how COVID has changed the way I collect. I don't buy retail, not like I used to. You know, I poke my head. You know, if I'm in Target, Walmart, Big Lots, I'll poke my head and see the card section, but it's usually empty. But if there's cards, instead of buying a blaster or two, I just take what I can, whatever I can afford, because unfortunately, I might not see it again. I used to just, like I said, buy a blaster here, get a handful of packs, but that has gone out the window. You know, you got people waiting for the vendor. They're buying everything, throwing it on eBay. So when I do run across it, and stuff like Allen Ginter, I'm not a big fan of Allen Ginter, but I miss ripping, and I like ripping with my daughter. So I'll buy packs, even if it's Allen Ginter or something that I'm not a big fan of. Like Topps Stadium Club is by far one of my top 3 products every year. Love Topps Stadium Club. I've yet to rip Topps Stadium Club. So I guess that's how it's changed. I just don't rip retail no more. I just do my eBay. I trade a lot. I'd rather trade than sell. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm focusing more on my vintage. Trying to get my rookies that I've missed out on that nice little gap that I had after getting married and having a kid. My next targets are Eddie Murray, Dave Winfield, and Nolan Ryan. I think those are attainable. So those are my 3 rookies I'm going to get. But yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed my story. Hope you like my responses. And I love Kmart baseball cards. Love it. Almost as much as I love the Swellers. Hope you enjoyed this Lou Rock After Dark, this video response. And with that, peace out. Go Yankees.